Morning guys, and welcome to today's vlog. So it's currently around 9:20, so I thought I'd start the vlog now. So I just thought I'd show you my new seating area. Got a bargain for this. I'll tell you about that in a bit. Anyway, I've just dropped the kids at school and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a vlog today because I've not done one for ages, and update you guys with a couple of things that obviously I've been doing in the house and getting some stuff done that we planned to do and just never got round to doing. So all them jobs that we were doing or kept saying we will do, I've decided to just get them done, because obviously we're going to be spending a couple of years probably in this house, so I'm just going to make it look as homely as I can for the time being. I mean, if you had it my way, I'd move out of here tomorrow because it's just not a place I really want to stay. But anyway, at the minute I have my old fridge. As you know, I got a new fridge and a new freezer. But the other fridge that Dave originally got is still in the kitchen, and I've had it like at the back door because I'm going to try and sell it. But it's just really hard because of the size of it. So it's more for like a shop or something, or just something that you just want to store like a bit of milk in or bits like that. I mean, it's big enough. I mean, if you're going to be there the majority of the day, then it'd be okay. But other than that, I don't think it's really like for a kitchen. It's probably okay for like a pantry for extra bits that you want to keep. Hopefully that'll be gone at some point this week. But for the time being, obviously I sorted the shed out a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just going to pull the one corner out, and then I'm going to put the fridge into the shed, put everything else back on top of it for now. And then I'm having lino fitted in the kitchen today. So I need to get all of the kitchen like moved out and everything moved out of the way, and then obviously get the flooring put down and put everything back again. It's just a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. What was you saying? Morning, darling. You're very shy, Portia. She's acting shy. Oh, I picked this up the other day, just thought I'd show you. It was in Morrison's, so I thought, how cute would that be for Father's Day? For a first Father's Day anyway. So I'm going to get everything sorted in the kitchen, well, everything moved, and then once I've got everything done, I'll give you a proper look at the seating area. I'm going to tell you quickly now, this had been in Morrison's and it was on it. So as you walked in the door, it was like set up, it was like the show one. So I've been looking at this for months. It just been put there just before Dave had passed away. I mean, Dave looked at it and said, look really nice out in the garden. But I was like umming and ahhing because it looked a little bit too thin, and I was like, don't ever want something a little bit better than that. So anyway, cut long story short, I've been looking at it, and the kids run over to it a couple of nights ago and went, really like this, Mum. So I was like, should I just go and get one? It was only, well, it was, the original price was £290, but they dropped it to £220. So anyway, when I went in yesterday, which was Tuesday yesterday, so when I went in, they said that they didn't have any left. Well, they didn't have any on the shop floor, and they didn't know whether they were getting any more in because they only get so many. So he said, but if you take the shop floor one, then I'll knock 20% off. So rather than it being 220, it only ended up costing me £175. I mean, you just can't beat that. It's a bargain. That's why I ended up getting it. And it's benefiting the kids in it because they can go and sit out now on a nice day and also eat out there. They don't have to like sit on that metal bench. Although I'm going to spray that, make it look nice, put some lights around it and stuff like that, because I love that bench. Me and Dave spent so many days drinking cups of tea on that bench. So that's why I want to keep it. So I'm going to spray it, make it look nice, dress it up a bit. And then, but yeah, anyway, I'm not going to carry on rambling on. I'm going to get some stuff done. And then hopefully in a couple of hours we can show you the flooring. I need to put some pots away. I got a blackout blind for my bedroom because they were waking up the kids at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to get Minnie into her own bed. I have been like weaning her every now and again, putting her into it to see how she'd take to it. And to be fair, she does like it. So I think it's time, because Orlando is definitely going to need to go into her cot shortly. So I got another blackout blind. So I'm going to fit that onto Aurora's window later on, hopefully if I get time. And then put Minnie in her own bed tonight and see how we get on. And it's probably going to be a bit unsettled for the first couple of nights, but that's to be expected, in it. I'll just have to put her into my bed or put her back in her cot until she's sleeping right through properly, and then hopefully we can transfer Orlando to the cot then by that time. So yeah, and then I'll have a bit more space in my bedroom again. Anyway, yeah, let's get some vlogging done. Okay guys, so long story short, in fact I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, just wanted to show you this. I've still not even took the label off it, but how pretty is this? And these flowers for some reason just will not grow in this corner. Why are you crying? We've just had to clean it in this corner because the bird decided to come and poop on it, didn't it? Hey, yeah, it went plop, and then on the table, so we just cleaned that as well, didn't we? But how cute is it? And I thought, you know, it's just better because me and the kids can come and sit outside on a sunny day. We didn't really have anywhere to sit, and we're getting sick and tired of sitting in the house even when it's nice. So I'm going to buy some nice cushions, like scatter cushions for the back, so we could just, so it makes it a little bit comfier. I'll probably just get them in a couple of weeks. I'll just buy a couple at a time, just because obviously trying to watch the pennies as we do. But we was already saving up for this so far. Well, I've just saved myself 40 quid, so why not get it? So we grabbed this for like £175. So, and it's going to benefit us for the next couple of years, maybe longer, hopefully, if it's well looked after. What, are you having to sit down there? I'm going to paint these shed doors grey, I think, obviously because the theme of the garden colours are going to be grey. This fence is all going grey. This is like a protector that goes underneath, so it's got like a wax in it, so it protects the wood once you put the paint over the top. I'm going to probably do it on this side as well, then repaint all them grey, just so they're protected as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you this, and now I'll tell you about the situation. So the situation at the minute is, I was meant to have the flooring fitted. So, what, darling? Just one sec. So I'd moved everything out of the kitchen, as you can see, or you did see. It's all back now. But anyway, the flooring that I wanted has not come in today, and it's not coming in till tomorrow. So rinse repeat tomorrow. Got to move everything again tomorrow. Fingers crossed we end up getting the flooring put down with a bit of luck. So, because that kitchen is seriously starting to stress me out. It just looks so dirty, and just, it's not dirty obviously because it's been cleaned and everything, but I just need a different flooring down. It's just too much when it's right through. If it was something that I really liked and it went from the living room through to the kitchen, then I wouldn't be so bothered. Or if they were like separate rooms, but because they're connecting, I just feel like you need something different for your living room and then something different for your kitchen, don't you? And it's only something that's temporary, because I don't want to spend a fortune on flooring just in case we end up moving house. So to be fair, I've always had lino, and I've had it in the bedrooms and the kitchen and the living room, and I've never had a complaint. I've never really had a problem with it, so I would definitely highly recommend it if you're looking at getting some flooring, and it works out cheaper as well. So anyway, that's the situation. We have no flooring down, and it won't be going down till tomorrow now. Chelsea and Arabella are here. We're just going to grab some dinner from Greg's. We're going to sit in the garden and eat. It's got a bit cool now. It was warm before. I'm hoping the sun comes out. Well, Bella's just gone with her mum Antje to the shop. So I'm just going to try and get all the washing hung out, because the wind's good today. So hopefully we'll get it all dried real quickly, and then we'll have none of that to do tomorrow. I've got to go for some blood tests tonight at 5:30. I'm going to nip over to the lockup shortly and show you the situation over there. I mean, it don't look as bad as it did, but yeah. Dave's, I've put everything tidy, darling, and everything stacks up nice and neat. Well, it wasn't. Everything was broke and just dragged out and everywhere, literally. So anyway, when I go over there, I'm only going to probably spend an hour or so over there trying to just tidy up what I can, and then just do it a bit at a time. There's stuff over there that I want to sell that I can put on Vinted, so I'll gradually just keep going over. But I need to try and make some space for anything that's coming out of Dave's lockup, well, studio, that I'm keeping, needs to be able to go into there. So obviously his cousin's moving all the printers because he's having them. Anything else, obviously we need to store it, go through it, and what we're keeping, obviously box, and then put it over there. So that's why I need to make some space in there and get it tidied up, because there's just loads of, I mean, I filled the car up the other day with just stuff that needed to go to the tip. I have this thing me where I'll put stuff in there and I'll think I'll keep that because I might use that. I think we all do it, don't we? And then eventually we go, you know what, I'm going to get rid of it. That's the kind of mentality that I'm in at the minute. If I don't need it, it's going. And then obviously they will eventually, oh, be careful, you're knocking the camera. Eventually there will be, it will come to a point where obviously I start packing Dave's things away. No time soon, but will do eventually. And then obviously I need to store that, so we need to make space for that as well. But anyway, I'm gonna just sort out what I need to sort out, have some dinner, and then we'll head on over to the lockup. Okay guys, I were supposed to be coming and emptying this today. But Imogen was going to pick the girls up, but she's got workmen at her house, so he's doing tiling and he's not finished the tiling or done the other little bit, so she can't pick the kids up, so I can't crack on with this. So it looks like I'm just going to have to do what I can. Well, I've done a couple of bits and I'll just show you quickly what I have done. So I've managed to get some of the Halloween stuff into boxes, and obviously there's more stuff that I'll come across and then I can add into this box, and then if there's any space then we can obviously fill it and put more stuff in it this Halloween, although I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing this Halloween. At the moment, still decorate the house for the kids, and then I need to go through like all of the baby stuff that I've kept, like teddies and stuff like that. They all need putting in individual boxes, so they've all got their own box that they can take when they leave home or whatever when they get older. And then obviously as they get older the boxes will slowly go with them to wherever they go. But this is the current situation. I mean, it probably wouldn't even look as messy on camera, but it's going to take a whole day to get this out. I mean, this doesn't even look bad. When we got it out the other day, all the boxes tipped up at the back, all broke, and yeah. So this was Dave's, all nice, neat and tight. I mean, this is tidy because we put some stuff back, but if you would have seen it before we took this out, seriously, you would have been, your head would have fell off basically. So hopefully we'll just have to just keep coming and taking some little bits. I'm going to try and sell these because the boys don't use them anymore, and then obviously that'll take some space as well. I've got a bit more rubbish here for the tip. I've got another box here which I'm just going to put in there, and then obviously come back later. I was going to try and empty this Christmas box actually, because I was hoping that I could have got another Christmas box on top of them, but I think I'll just leave that and do that when I come back. And then there's like this, which is Christmas bedding, so that'll go in a box. And there's loads of other little bits that just need sorting out. There's stuff in here, and I don't know if there's any Halloween stuff in here. I think that's Christmas as well. I mean, it's literally everywhere. Christmas is everywhere. We've got Bud, which we need to get restuffed. But what's in here? Lego. Dave's Lego, I think. There is so much stuff in here of Dave's, like books. It just seems weird that it's just never going to read or look at these again. Obviously, we're not going to keep every single thing because it'd just be impossible. But like things that were sentimental to him, then we are going to keep. But other little bits of, like, he's got a box full of like random bits of toys that he was getting rid of anyway, so we may as well get rid of them and then put it into the pot for the GoFundMe, and then obviously that'll just go off the holiday for the kids. Anything that we sell or get rid of now is literally just going towards the kids for the holiday, so it's not like it's not for a good cause or just being spent on anything. So but yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of what this looks like. You know what, you can't, it's dead deceiving, this box, but it is quite big for what it is. And once it's all sorted out, there will be loads of space in there. I'll even be able to get the stuff from home in the shed probably into here, and that means I probably won't need the shed in the garden. So, well, saying that, I probably will need a small shed just for the bikes, but at least it'll just be easier for him to get in and out and get the bikes out and stuff. So because everything else will be able to go in here. There's loads of stuff in here I'm going to sell. There's like this I don't need this baby thing anymore, so I'm going to sell that. There's loads of stuff in there that I want to obviously sort out. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, and then get to the tip, get the kids, and then